Happy Friday. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio. A Lincoln County business is helping raise funds for families that were affected by a motorcycle crash over the last weekend in Arthur County. During a poker run last weekend, Kathy's Place in Hershey was supposed to be the final stop when the accident occurred. Mike Locke and Stephanie Rodriguez of North Platte and Jacob Bird of Lemoyne died in the crash. Now the owner of Kathy's Place is hoping to provide some financial relief for the victims' families to help them through this horrific tragedy.
It was kind of the least we felt we could do to try and help out, is donate a little bit of money back to them, because it's going to be rough. I can't even imagine what that would be like, and they're going to need all the help that they can get.
Kathy's Place will be donating a percentage of all sales through the end of the month and possibly into the month of October. In statewide news, a Dakota County jury reaching a verdict on the trial of Jason Jones, the man who killed 4 people in the small town of Laurel, a little more than 2 years ago. 4 of those charges are first-degree murder. The jury deliberating for roughly 6 hours, and briefly yesterday morning before making the decision. Jones's attorney had been seeking lesser charges, arguing that he had been suffering from a, quote, mental break, but the state fired back, saying that he was senseless and was done with intent.
Not only did Jason Jones shoot Jean from the doorway, he walks into the bedroom and he fires 1, 2, 3 times. Those steps shows his intent was to kill her.
After the conviction, the jury debated whether Jones should face the death penalty or not, ultimately recommending it. Now a panel of 3 judges will ultimately decide the possible punishment. And postage stamps are expected to cost even more. The United States Postal Service said it plans to raise stamp prices 5 times over the next 3 years. First-class postage is currently 73 cents. USPS said that stamps will remain at this price until the first price hike set for July of 2025. The increase will then repeat each January and July, thereafter through the end of 2027. The agency did not say how much the price hikes will be, but all price changes must be approved by the Postal Regulatory Commission. And also in other price hikes, egg prices are spiking once again, jumping more than 28% in August compared to just a year ago. It's the biggest increase out of any food item tracked by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And the case is being linked to bird flu. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says that bird flu impacted nearly 100 million birds across 48 states since January of 2022. But even with the recent spike in prices, eggs aren't nearly as expensive as what they were in late July 2022 and early in 2023. Rounding out the week on the Morning Pulse with a check of the 7-day forecast, and as you can see, temperatures in the upper 80s to round out the week. Into early next work week, we have a little bit of temperatures in the low 80s, but then going to be pretty cool starting next week, and that's going to continue with some fall-like temperatures.